says she's no good with words, but I'm worse. But started out a joke of a romantic stuck to my tongue. Way down with words too over dramatic. Tonight it's a can't get much worse. Worse, no one should ever feel like I'm 2 quarters and a heart down, and I don't wanna forget how your voice sounds. These words are all I have, so write them. So you need them just to get by. Dance, dance, we're falling apart to have time. Dance, dance, these are the lives you love to lead. Dance, this is the way they love. If they knew how misery loved me. You always fold just before you found out. Drink up, it's last call, last resort, but only the first mistake. I'm 2 quarters and a heart down, and I don't wanna forget how your voice sounds. These words are all I have, so write them. So you need them just to get by. Won't you show me little bit of spark you've been saving for his mattress? Dance, dance, we're falling apart to have time. Dance, dance, these are the lives you love to lead. Dance, this is the way they love.
Okay. All right, are we live? Are we good? Sweet. Okay, everything looks okay. Sweet. Howdy, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. So doing another community request night, kind of just hanging. It's very quiet. Okay. Let me try just. Is that better? Much better. Okay, I just have to put it right up on me. So, all right. So, howdy, everybody. Thank you for coming in tonight. Appreciate you stopping by. Let's see who's in chat right now. Papa. Huh? Viewers? Should be 15. Yeah, I think it's 15. But yeah, hey Jordan, thanks for stopping by, dude. Bios, and who else is in here? Addison, and whoever else is in. But yeah, to answer your question, Jordan, no, I have to pay for everything myself. I don't have any. Well, that's not true. I have a couple of sponsors or companies that I work with that will sometimes send me stuff for free, but it's usually like really small stuff, like that X5 wireless system that I recently got. They sent me that for free, but as far as like drum kit and all this stuff, like it's all me. Like I've always. I have been sent a free drum set before, but it's just not the brand that I play, and it's not anything that, like, I typically keep around for, like, professional work and, like, stuff like this. They're more, like, entry-level kits, so those kind of just get sent in for review, and then once I review them and do the video on them and stuff, I usually just get rid of them after that fact. I only really use, like, 5 or 6 companies. It's, like, Remo, Vic Firth, DW, Sabian, Roland for the electronics, and then ACD Unlimiteds for the pedals. And I'm pretty sure of those mentioned companies, only ACD knows I exist. Everyone else is like a massive corporation, so they're looking for people a lot who are playing in front of like stadiums of people every night. They're not looking to sponsor me and give me free shit. As much as I would love it, a DW set runs you about like anywhere in the neighborhood of like $3 to $10 grand, depending on configurations. Hey Miguel, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. But yeah, so I'm just gonna be kind of playing whatever you guys want to see me do tonight. If nobody has any suggestions for now, I'm just gonna get a little bit more warmed up and try to play just some random songs and stuff. Babe, do you want to just play some like Paramore or something? But yeah, we'll give everybody else a little chance to pop in tonight. We got about 12 people in here, so good hang. Appreciate you guys all stopping by. Yeah, I stopped by earlier today to try to get all this rig dialed in a little bit better, and boy was that fun. Boy was that fun trying to deal with a bunch of the same technical headaches week after week. 3 inches of blood. I don't know if that is a question or a song suggestion. Please be sure to include the artist name and song title for all suggestions, just to make sure that we're all on the same page. To warm up. But yeah, be sure to let me know if everything sounds okay. Like I said, I was trying to dial in the rig a little bit today. So not only timing-wise with the Spotify player, but just, like, you know, mix-wise. Okay, we're doing the Lona Shore for you. Hey Fox, thanks for stopping by. I didn't think anybody come out the gate for me like that. Oh, hey Fox, thank you for the dono. Can't stick around for long, so try not to break my ankles. I appreciate it. The difference between medicine and the poison is the dose. Circa Survive. I love Circa. Yeah, let me just grab a drink of water real quick. What's wrong with it? Okay. Okay. Is that better? Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't even warm up before we started stream. I really just played through like two short songs. So, was not expecting to be requested with some craziness like Archie. But yeah, let's go ahead and try it out. I used to listen to that song all the time, or that entire record, but never actually try to play through any of it. Whew. Okay, we got a couple things in here. Whew. All right, so we got They Are, Suicide, Motionless in White, Sad But True. All right, that's fine. All right, so we're going to go through and go with 3 Inches of Blood. But all right, Fox, thanks for stopping by and thanks for the dono. Appreciate you, dude. We'll see you next week. All right, yeah, so let's go ahead and run through that next song. All right. Thank you guys for watching that. I'm going to switch the ride out real quick. This one's not pushing out as much as I wanted to in the mix. So, I'll snag this. And... All right. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Whew. All right, thank you for everybody who has popped in since I started. Thank you, Drummer Boy, Mateus, and why so serious? You're back. Hey, dude, thanks for popping back in. But yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and go with the next on the playlist. What did you say it was? I'm sorry. After the Burial? Okay, cool. Woo! All right, let's try it out. Yeah. Woo. All hope is gone. Okay. Hang on. Let's see. Let's see. What's the name of this song? I don't remember the name of the song, but it is a song by After the Burial. Lost in the Static is what it is. Charles is telling me. So, if you like that song, Vada, then I would definitely go check it out. And drummer, I do know, or rather, I okay. So I don't know most of these songs. I'm kind of just trying to learn them as I go. So for that After the Burial song, the only part I knew was the. So pretty easy to infer the pattern from that, but yeah, once it got past like that first verse and into the first like breakdown, I was like completely lost. um, but yeah, so I think, I don't know if you suggested any I Prevail earlier in the playlist, but I'm sure we'll get to it in a sec. What I'm going to do to try to get through most of these suggestions is we're probably only going to do like half the songs. So just to try to speed it up a little bit, because the last time we did that, I think the playlist that we had still had like a dozen tracks or so that we didn't even get to. So definitely want to get to that. But next up is All Hope Is Gone by Slipknot. So if you want to run that, baby. Sweet. I can honestly say I've never heard that song before. What song is it? Purest Strain of Hate. Another song I'm familiar with, but I don't think I've ever played through it. No, I think I can do this, because I know this next one's challenging, so I kind of want to get through this one, and then I'll take a fiver. But let me just take a chug of water. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. If you guys want to support the channel, please be sure to do a super chat or consider donating through Streamlabs. And, or subscribe for free. That also helps a lot. I think we're like some 20 or 30 subscribers away from hitting 50K. So that would be awesome to hit that here in the next couple weeks. But yeah, so yeah, that 1 foot blast is I don't know, it's something I grew up doing. And I don't do it as much nowadays, but sometimes I kind of just like default to it whenever, especially if the part feels appropriate. It's just easier for me to mentally keep track of one foot doing something. But all right, so next up is Thy Art is Murder. Let's go ahead and try it out. All right, I'll stop it right there. I'm gonna take a quick fiver. So if you guys have any questions or anything you want to chat about real quick while I take a quick break, feel free to chat in the chat. Whew. But hey, Brooklyn, thanks for stopping by. And Ogre Hand. Ogre Hand, I'm pretty sure. Are you the one that suggested all? Who suggested All Hope Is Gone? I don't know. I feel you did suggest All Hope Is Gone. Okay. Ogre Hand. Okay, and we also. Okay. Yeah, so your song will be up next. Kendall, Disengaged by Suicide Silence. I'm not too familiar with Suicide Silence catalog. Is that one of their newer songs? I have a buddy who plays drums for them now, and yeah. So a lot of the newer catalog I don't really recognize. I love. Yeah, actually, if you wouldn't mind, please. Future Breed Machine would be awesome. I grew up on the Shuga. But to be honest, I was never any good at playing any of their stuff. Thank you. 60. Whatever. That's just the temperature of the room. Yeah, so it's fine. Thank you. But yeah, so grew up listening to them, and a lot of attempts to play them, but didn't. That was just not my forte. My forte was fast stuff, and the occasional technical song. Less so like polyrhythms and like anything that's not in 4/4 was really difficult. I think the furthest I got into that realm of like extreme crazy stuff was or not even like extreme crazy stuff, just more like challenging technically, was like Dream Theater. A lot of Mike Portnoy's parts were like really fun to play, and they were intricately written. And he's the drummer who made me see drums as like a pattern-based instrument, and that really helped me break down how I learn songs and feel out songs. Like in this scenario, where if I'm playing a song that I've never heard before, I quickly listen to like one bar mentally of like the song, and then I can kind of infer that bar of music into like the full duration. So if it's like the first bar of a verse, I can typically judge how long the verse might go and how the drum cadence might appropriately fit, and also kind of sets me up for where the pre-chorus or the chorus might be and things like that. Like a lot of song structures are the same, so once you learn to break music down into like these kind of patterned, segmented sections, it's a lot easier to recognize that and apply that and see that in other music. But yeah, Portnoy is a great drummer. He's one of my favorites. I honestly stopped listening to Dream Theater after he left the band. I know the band's still kicking and they're still doing great, especially with Mike Mangini behind the kit, who is another killer drummer. I just personally really like Portnoy. He has like a, while technical, still kind of groovy approach to drumming, and that's something that I really like aspire for in my own playing. So that's probably why I really resonated with him. But yeah, I appreciate it, Kendall. I appreciate you saying that. And Angel of Death, I think we actually did that one last stream. And some Chelsea Grin would be cool too. Again, I'm not familiar with any of their newer stuff, especially since Tom got in the band. But I know like their old stuff that made them big, like Recreant and all those like songs. That record is the era that I was more familiar with Chelsea Grin. But I appreciate you, Jordan. I know you've been around for a long time. I've always seen your comments on the channel and a lot of videos that I upload, so I appreciate you for supporting through the years, man. Truly means a lot. But all right, what do we have that Suicide Silence song next on the queue, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and try running through it. I'm gonna try running through this one, and then I might take a pee break after. So let's do it. All right, real quick, pee break. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Convenient thing is my studio has a bathroom, so it's right next the door next to the live room. All right, cool. I did wash my hands, yes. Psychosocial, yeah, it's an easier one. I'll play it for you right now. That song's great. No, but yeah, songs don't need to be hard. Just kind of poking fun. But I definitely agree. It's a good song. It was probably one of the only ones I really liked off that record, to be honest. All Hope Is Gone is not my favorite Slipknot era. No Slipknot slander. Hey, I can be honest. Slipknot's been around for a long time. I can say I don't like certain albums of theirs. But yeah, Psychosocial is one of those few ones where I'm like, okay, this song rocks. I have a guitarist who is like really into that All Hope Is Gone album, and yeah, personally, it just doesn't vibe with me, and that's okay. Music's not for everybody. But yeah, so we have a Motionless in White song on the dock. Iowa is one of my favorites. I always go back and forth between that one and the self-titled, which I feel like is a cop-out answer because those are like the first two. But they generally have like a lot of really great songs. Like you have People Equal Shit, Disaster Piece, then you have like Sick, and like a ton of like the first record is like just staples of like great music. And then Volume 3 has its hits as well. But yeah, but that's also, I think, why I'm biased towards it, because I grew up when those albums were being released, or not self-titled, but like I was in middle school when Volume 3 dropped, so Disaster or Iowa and self-titled were like all brand new to like me in that experience of being like a teenager growing up and discovering metal. So I think I just have an affinity towards like those three albums and back. And then a lot of the newer stuff was good too. So it's kind of, and a lot of people didn't expect it to be, especially after they switched from Joey to Jay. But Jay has written a lot of great parts in his own right. So it's music is like so subjective. It's like you just kind of pick and choose what you enjoy and don't enjoy, and that's all right. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So we have Motionless in White, and yeah. So let's do that one. I forgot the name of the song already. Slaughterhouse. Let's do it. Let's go! Good breakdown on that one. All right, what do we got next on the queue? Oh, we finally got to your I Prevail song. Let's do it. Yeah, what's up? Gasoline? Alright, we're gonna play you some Gasoline by I Prevail. You know, funny enough, I was debating covering this one when it first released. And, but yeah, I don't know, videos are so hard to produce. They take so much time, and then if they get, like, blocked or copywritten by YouTube, and then they just, like, they don't get pushed out by the algorithm as much, so there's less incentive for me to, like, spend, like, a couple days working on a video if, like, YouTube is just gonna push it down and nobody's gonna see it. So it's kind of a sore subject for me. That's why I was like, well, maybe I can transition into live streams, because I don't necessarily have to sit behind a desk for an entire day putting together, like, a video and a mix and all that stuff. And that way you guys can more immediately see my attempts of playing a bunch of songs. But all right, cool. Let's go ahead and go through it. Gasolina. Cool. Okay, guys. So we'll need song names and the artist. So if anybody has submitted any just like song titles, then we're gonna go. Oh, if anybody's just suggesting bands, you have to be a little bit more specific just to help speed the stream along, because otherwise we end up having to dig through. Otherwise we gotta dig through a bunch of stuff. Angel of Death? Oh yeah, we played that one already. Um. Okay. Yeah, I definitely can't do that entire song. I can probably do like the first minute or minute and a half. But real quick, Curtis. Uh, I mean, I'd be happy to tell you anything you want to know about the ACD pedals. So if you have any specific questions, I'd be happy to answer them if you want to just type them into chat. But for me personally, I was on Axis for like 10 years. Never an Axis artist, just I got them when I was like 17, toured with them, did a bunch of records with them, and used them in recording settings all the time. And they were great pedals, but after a while, I just felt like I was having some limitations with them, and I didn't even have like the bass Axis. I had like the Derek Roddy signature models, and I eventually heard about this brand called ACD Unlimited, and the dude Dennis hand makes all of these pedals and designed all of these pedals to basically deal with problems that a lot of the big drum companies don't. So either like geometries, like the way that the power is transferred from the footboard to the beater itself. Like he basically took everything into consideration and designed these pedals from the ground up. And so they have a little bit of a high price point. I think they're like one of two of like the top end pedals right now. And but for me, they're perfect, and they solved every issue that I had with my Axis pedals. He actually sells, or did at one point sell like retrofit parts to upgrade Axis pedals, and I loved them so much, but still felt limited. So I tried these, and ultimately, gear shouldn't be about like how expensive it is or like what you perceive it will do for you or like make you faster or whatever. Like ultimately the gear should make it easier for you to just express yourself. So I know a bunch of dudes who play on like DW 9000s and some dudes who play Axis or Trick or whatever, you know. And as long as it works for you, that's all that really matters. But for me personally, I was needing to switch up between a lot of genres all the time. So like faster metal, country, pop stuff. Like I do a lot of recordings for a lot of non-metal people. So having one pedal that can do it all and I never have to change the settings is ideal for me. Whereas with the Axis, I just felt like they I could only ever go like mid to fast comfortably, and if I wanted to go slow, it was like fighting me. Oh, yeah, some Vended would be cool. I know that that's Clown and Corey's son's bands, and I've been following them for a bit. They're super sick. But yeah, as for my settings on the pedals, I have strap drives, medium tension, beaters that are about 45-degree angle, and I have a footboard plate, so my heel is like an extra inch or inch and a half off the back end. So, but yeah, great pedals. Can't really complain about them. Okay. Are you currently touring, and if so, with who? So I just did a run. I'm in a band called Lines at the Gate. We just did a run last September. Nothing on the horizon right now. I was just out there. The band's based out in LA, so I'm in Texas, so I have to travel for stuff like that. But we just played a show in LA, like 2 weeks ago at this point. So yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing, and then I also just play for a bunch of like people's recordings and stuff. That's my primary job. So I'm usually in here like cutting drums for people's records or mixing. I do a lot of mix work. I'm an audio engineer as well. Hey Sonny, thanks for popping in, dude. It's good to see you. I saw you commenting on Randy's Facebook post about potentially trying to get back into music, man, and that would be awesome to see you back out there. Corbin requests my favorite Dream Theater song. um, Baby, put it at the end of the queue, but just put "Honor Thy Father" by Dream Theater in the queue. We'll get to it at some point. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, the play, if you want to, it's on the Spotify still, if you want to just pop it open. Okay, that's fine. All right, cool. So what is next? All right, we got Bleed. Yeah, Bleed by Meshuggah is up next. I'm only gonna do like up next. I'm only gonna do like a minute of it though, cause that'll definitely kill my calves. Yeah, it's a 7-minute song too, so and you get the gist of it after like a minute. So, but all right, let's go ahead and try it out. Jesus. Yeah, that song's hard as fuck. Not from, like, once you get the Herta pattern down, it's not so bad. Like that is fine. It's just like have. Yeah, it's a very complex thing. All right, we got Psychosocial up next. Let's go ahead and run through that. All right. Fun song. Doesn't ever have to be hard, like everyone was arguing about in chat earlier. All right. Yeah, so let's do Honor Thy Father, I think is what the name of the song is. It's been a long time since I've listened to Dream Theater. But yeah, used to do them all, used to try to play through them all the time. Just because it was like the first. It is 10 minutes, right? Most of their songs are like 7 minutes plus, so it's not out of the ordinary. But yeah, let's do like two or so minutes of that. Yeah, it's probably been about 12 years since I've played that, or tried to play that. All right. I see Jordan requested Metallica Sad But True. And I think someone else had suggested that a while back. But thanks, dude. Yeah, I love playing in like flat shoes. I've tried to like switch over to like Nikes or something. But I don't know. I think it's just because I grew up and learned playing like skate shoes, so it was always like flat shoes like Vans, or I wish Supers were still around, but that company closed years ago. So yeah, so the closest thing I can get nowadays is like Converse and Vans. So that's basically the shoes that I always kind of gravitate towards. But yeah, let's do Metallica Sad But True if you got that queued up. And then I see somebody also suggested the new Metallica song, so that would be cool. All right. You tromping over there? Yeah. God. Those damn Lars fills. Alright, so let's see what else we got in the chat. Sepultura. Sepultura. Refuse Resist. I don't think I'm familiar with that one, but I saw their drummer, Eloy, just got Drummer of the Year. So big congrats to him. But yeah, let's go ahead and run with that. Yeah, that's the new song. Let's try that one out. Fun song. I really dig this new era of Metallica. I think it's got more staying power than their last couple albums. But all right. We do got Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit, and then somebody asked for Chelsea Grin. Or drummer asked for Chelsea Grin. Yeah, I need a song. So if you guys, I can't like just randomly pick a. I mean, I guess I could, but it just slows down the whole process. So please just send in a song and a song along with the artist. Yeah. We've also got automated messages. All right. But yeah, let's go through Break Stuff, and then I'll just drink some water real quick. Hang on. Yeah, I haven't drank enough water today. And everybody drink water now. Right now. Stop what you're doing. Don't stop the stream. But go to your kitchen and go grab some water. I am thankful for Liquid IV for sponsoring. They send me a ridiculous amount of Liquid IV stuff now. So if you guys drink Liquid IV and want I think it's a 20% discount, let me know. I can pop that into the chat. Or if you guys want to just go into the description of this video, I'll be sure to have that down there. Here, let me see if I can just find it real quick. I'm pretty sure it's just liquidiv.com and then / my name, but I'd rather be sure. But yeah, so if you guys do. Yeah, I do. All right. Thank you, baby. I love you. Bringing me water. How great. All right, cool. Bam. Okay, so if anybody drinks Liquid IV, use that and get a bunch of monies and free shipping. But yes. Great. Great brand. I really dig their stuff, and I used to drink it all the time, and having them as a sponsor really helps out, because that's a huge thing for me. I like staying hydrated. I feel like I can play better, and I feel better whenever I am properly hydrated, and especially in situations like when I was out in LA for like rehearsals and that last show that we did. It definitely helped out, because I could just add it to like a liter of water, and I would know that I would have like my entire daily hydration met through just that. All right, so what do we have on the docket next? Break Stuff. Let's go through it. I actually did a cover that I never released on my channel with Stay Metal Ray. He posted it on his channel, but yeah, I just never got around to editing it properly for myself. I just send him like a raw drum cam and the mixed audio. But let's go through it. I love Limp Bizkit.
It's just one of those days when you don't want to wake up. Everything is fucked, everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact, and if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet is to stay away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days. It's all about the he said bullshit. I think you better quit, let shit slip, or you can leave it with a bad lip. It's all about the he said bullshit. It's just one of those days, feeling like a freight train. First one through the plane, leaves with the blood stain. Damn right, I'm a maniac. You better watch your back, cause I'm fucking up your program. And you're stuck up, you just locked up. Next in line to get fucked up. Your best bet is to stay away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days. It's all about the he said bullshit. I think you better quit, let shit slip, or you can leave it with a bad lip. It's all about the he said
love that song. I actually don't have any. I always skip the anime intros. I hate every One Piece intro. I love One Piece. I have an Ace Whitebeard tattoo on my back. I just don't know any of them. I guess pull up the Tokyo Ghoul one, because I know that one is good. But yeah, I've had it I don't know. Corbin, could you please find us the Tokyo Ghoul sound, or the soundtrack, or like the intro? Because I know that one slaps, but I have no idea of like finding that, beside, because we're just going through Spotify right now, so it's not like we can pop into YouTube like Tokyo Ghoul intro and anything will pop up. Like, we'll need the actual like artist and song name for that. But Corn Harder, and I also saw, I think there was a okay, so the same Lucy Corey. Yeah, so let's try Corn Harder. And then, I'm in a band with Christian and Aru and all the guys, but I'm not very familiar with the El Nino catalog, if I'm being completely honest. So I remember when the band was initially announced, there was a lot of like older fans who were wondering if the new band would play any of the old material, to which, well, everybody just said no, but I was very adamant of like, I'm not, this isn't a cover band, you know what I mean? Like, this is its own original thing. So, but yeah, they're great dudes, and they make amazing music, so I'm stoked to help write and do what I do with those guys, because they definitely have a lot of experience. Okay, so yeah, let's go with Corn Harder. Not sure if I'm familiar with this one. We'll see. Okay. I don't know if it's one of the newer ones. very fun song. Very Ray Luzier. Never heard that song, but I know how Ray Luzier drum parts typically go, so just kind of assumed a groovy verse for that one. So that was fun. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Stuart. Thanks for popping in. The crash on the right is actually a HHX Legacy. It's a 19-inch, and then the left crash is a 18-inch HHX Evolution Ozone. Really like this one. It's very thin, so it withstands my impacts very nicely. The Legacy is, I'm kind of hit and miss on it, to be honest with you. I really like the way it sounds and the way it plays, but I've gone through like 4 of them in the last year, so very, very delicate. I've had to adjust my technique and also the orientation of like the direction that the stands like set the cymbal up to try to help with it and dissipate some of the energy, and that seems to be helping. How long did it take to get your ACD pedals? I actually got them used from... Hey Dawson, thanks for popping in, dude. So Stuart, I actually got mine used from another drummer here in the States, so I think I got them like a couple days after I got them from him. I got them used, so they were broken in some senses, so I was kind of peeved on that. But thankfully Dennis is an awesome dude, and he has a lifetime warranty on the pedals, so even though I bought them used from someone else, that lifetime warranty transferred over, so he's been awesome with just sending me parts, updating. The double pedal linkage actually used to be an older style, and he has since like revised it to a new version, so he was nice enough to send me the new drive shaft as well as all the components that I would need to turn the pedals and make them compatible with like the new stuff. So he's really great about trying to keep these old pedals alive, and if you're ever in need of like replacement parts or anything, he's always down to send stuff over. Like on tour, one of my triggers I thought died, and I had told him, or he had saw like an Instagram post or something that I made, and he had emailed me like that same night and offered to ship me some of his Game Changer triggers. So we ended up turning it down just because logistically it was kind of hard to nail down when they would arrive since we were on the road. But yeah, he's super cool like that, and he's great. All right, so what did you say was up next, baby? The Tokyo Ghoul intro? All right. Do you want to try it out, maybe? I don't know. This is our go at the anime intro.
教えてよ教えてよその仕組みを僕の中に誰かいるの壊れたよこの世界で君が笑う何も見えずに 「
didn't realize how long of a build-up that was. Yeah, great song. Great anime as well. At least the first season. All right. All right, Dawson was the last thing I remember. Thank you if you're still here, dude. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I don't even remember where we're at. Fuck. Okay. Super Monster Party. No, I don't. Did anybody suggest them this week? No, I don't think so. Here, drummer's requesting Recreant by Chelsea Grin. So let's do that. Yeah. Okay, that one was next on the queue. All right, so let's do that. And to answer your question, Stuart, I have not. But I have. I've been tossing around the idea and trying to build out a double bass workshop. So it'd be geared more towards like intermediate to like high level drummers. Just because I want to just like talk in terminology that like probably intermediate and above drummers would understand, and also give you exercises that would like crash course you from like 80, like 60, 80 BPM all the way up to like 200, 220. Because in my opinion, those are like the more usable ranges of music. Like once you start getting past 220, you start getting into like the extreme world, and there's a lot of drummers that are better suited for teaching that kind of stuff, because I don't really play that stuff much nowadays myself. But yeah, so I'm hoping to really flesh that out, and maybe sometime when I have like a lapse between work, I can dedicate like a whole week to like filming the entire series, and then it's just like it's so much editing is what it really comes down to. But now that I have like this whole stream rig, which was also a reason why I wanted it to build it, was to make content production for myself easier, as well as like lessons, like online lessons, like either one-on-one or like courses that I build out. It would make it easier for me to produce that stuff if I can grab all the feeds and the audio and everything all at once and print it down into a video, and then just like cut between camera takes, kind of the way we do this live stream. So like I said, it's not anywhere near being like finished at the time or at this time, but I'm hoping, and that's one of my goals for this year, is to get at least like a like multi-week foot exercise, like educational course kind of done before the end of the year. That's my goal. So if you stick around, you're subscribed, I'm sure you will see that at some point. But yeah, so to appease drummer or drummy boy Cage, we're gonna be doing Recreant by Chelsea Grin. But yeah, Dawson, we love Tokyo Ghoul, great song. But yeah, somebody had asked for like our favorite anime intro or outro music, and I honestly couldn't really pick any, because actually, you know, another good one that I'd completely forgot about, the Spy Family one. The Spy Family intro was great. At least like the first half, where it's like a jazz, like upbeat jazz thing. I suck at jazz drumming, so don't ask me to do it. But but yeah, great intro in that one as well. It's a vibe. And no worries about the spam, dude. Yeah, like last time we did this, we built out a Spotify playlist, and we're just adding people's requests onto the playlist. But this time around, Chelsea's just like going one song at a time, so some of the song suggestions are getting kind of lost in the shuffle. So if anybody has any further song suggestions, I would do them now, just because we're getting close. Yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock already, so I'm probably only going to get to like the next, like, if we do like 2 minutes of each, maybe like the next 3 or 4. For Dawson. Yeah, we'll do Spy Family for Dawson at the end. But all right, let's do Recreant real quick. definitely not playing that one. All right, let's see what I miss. But I'm in bed. Cool. All right. Good night, Jordan. Thanks for hanging out, dude. How old do you... Well, I think since... Let's see. No, you grew up with Recreant Chelsea Grin. So that means you're probably late 20. Yeah, you're probably late 20s, early 30s, just because we also know those. Yeah, we also know those bands, and my old band, Silence the Messenger, they were a couple years older than me. So like that, I don't know. I'm gonna guess you're 29. I'm gonna guess you're the same age as me. You're 10? Liar. Shut the fuck up. Hey, Lucy, no worries. Have to leave. But yeah, thanks, Lucy, for hanging out. I appreciate you stopping by. And thank you for the kind words. But yeah, I tried to. Not lying? Damn. You must have like come out the womb listening to Chelsea Grin. I am 29. I just turned 29 in January. Here, let's see. Spy Family. All right, we're gonna try to find Spy Family, and I think that'll be the last one for the night. But yeah, I've just been playing for a long time. Thankfully, I've had a lot of opportunities to play for a lot of people over the years, so very thankful to get to play drums as much as I do. And that, because growing up, that's got to be a hard ask of, like, your parents especially. Like, hey, I want to beat these things that make a ton of noise, and it's going to sound bad for probably the first, like, year. Like, just bad. And I know a lot of parents probably aren't cool with that, but mine were, thankfully. And, so they just kind of stomached through me being bad for the first, like, several years of me playing. And then once I finally got to a point where I thought I was okay enough to, like, try to be in a band or something, which was, like, 4 years in, that's where I, like, moved back to, like, this back shed, and it was much less strain on my parents and stuff, because, I mean, this was way before I turned it into a studio. It was just, like, an empty storage shed, so it sounded like hot garbage in here. But it at least gave me a space that wouldn't bug my parents or any of the neighbors, which my neighbors have been really cool about it my whole life too. So your grandma says you have to go. I don't know, man. I think I don't know. Should he listen to his grandma? Listen to your grandma. Go to bed. Hey, Pablo, we played some Slipknot early in stream. Sorry you missed it. We're winding down at the moment. We're looking for the last song of the night. Okay, Chelsea got it pulled up. So winding down, and then we're going to be heading out. We're going to be playing through Souvenir by Bump of Chicken. It is the Spy Family intro music. And I suck at jazz drumming, so let's see how this goes. But yeah, so this will be the last song of the night. Bro, stream almost over. What you mean? No, you're right. But yeah, last song, and then we're gonna head out. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate you guys spending your Friday night with us. But yeah, let's go.
ったみたいあくびの色した毎日をまるでこと変化のように使える種と仕掛けに出会えたこと仲良くなれない空の下心は閉まって吐きかけてそんな風にどうにか生きてきたメロディーが重なった小さなページもちろんどんな明かりよりもちゃんと見つけられる目印が欲しかったこの目が選んだ景色に一つずつリボンかけてお土産みたいに集めながら続くよ彼季節が挨拶くれたよ涙もちょっと拾ったよどこから話そうあなたにもらったこの帰り道そうし始めたなるべくしてなったみたい通り過ぎるばっかの毎日にその似た証拠を探したメロディーがつながったそうしてくれたように手を振って知らせるよ迷わないでいいの言ってくれたようにどこからどんな旅をして見つけ合うことができたのあなたの昨日も明日も知らないままでどうしたのに一体なんかにくぐって笑ってくれたの月より遠い世界から辿ってきたこの目が選んだ景色に一つずつリボンかけてもういい加減みたいに集めながら続くよ帰り季節が挨拶くれたよ涙もまた拾っちゃったよどこから話そうあなたにもらったこの帰りどこからどんな旅をして見つけ合うことができたのあなたの昨日と明日が空を飾るためこの目が選んだ景色にとびきりのリボンかけて宇宙の果てからだろうと辿っていくため
Oh, lost the foot cam?
Gimme room now
All right. Yeah, not much of a warm down or a cool down song. I kind of just started going off. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I think my phone died. I think that's why the foot cam is lost. So perfect timing. Thank you guys for hanging out with us on another Friday night. I will be back next Friday at 8 p.m. So so if you guys didn't get a song seen today, please be sure to come by next week. If you Yeah, so the earlier that you pop into the night, the sooner you will get your suggestion played. And there's also a couple, if you donate and stuff, that obviously moves you up to the top of the queue in the playlist. And next week I'll be sure to have our playlist situated as well, so we don't lose song suggestions from time to time. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping in. I will see you guys next week. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will catch you guys next week.